Alright everybody, it's Monday. Vacation is officially over. We're officially back in the truck. Vacation just never feels long enough. Yeah, we're just waiting on our first load to get things rolling. I already want to go on vacation again. But that's it. Just tell you guys that. Alright peeps, so we got over here to the customer. As you can see, it's a load of shingles. And with this load being a load of shingles, we've already done shingles. He's already excelling into his third week after a week of vacation, already kicking ass. He's doing this whole load on his own already. He's already, as you see, throwing the straps. Setting up everything on his own, already know what to do. And I'm just kind of that annoying bug that just kind of flies around now and just biz is in his ear. But as you see, he's getting his straps on. Already pulled out his edge protectors. And yeah, this load was only about 90 miles away from the house, give or take a little bit. I don't know, I didn't look, he was driving. But now we're just gonna take this up to Lafayette, which is right past the house, to a Menards. But yeah, some easy peasy stuff. 100 and some change miles to the customer. So, first load of the week, pretty good.
Don't turn on the lights. I don't wanna fight with you.
Alright, so first day back after vacation was an easy one. We went south a little bit, grabbed some shingles, and then went to Lafayette, which is just north of where I live. Dropped that off, and we're actually already at where we're picking up this tomorrow morning. And like I said earlier, first load he did by himself. What do you think?
Hot.
Yeah, I mean, it was shingles, as you guys saw. We've already done shingles. I think it's one of the easier loads to do, which really helps out. It's definitely a good first solo load. My only pointers, which I'm actually going to put at the end of the video so that way I can explain to everybody, it's kind of tips for like new guys. It's definitely repetition, as you guys saw. Well, with my superb editing, you probably wouldn't have noticed, but he was like all over the load. So at the end of this video, I'm actually going to talk to you guys about what I do and then what I encourage or recommend you guys, or even guys that have been driving for a while that maybe don't know, kind of like what my routine is with loads in general, but also shingles. So then that way, he's got some pointers, you guys got some pointers, and somebody actually learned something in this video. So, but yeah, first load, he kicked ass, which is not surprising. I think he's an early release candidate, right? So, I mean, I don't get to make that call, I only get to make that recommendation, but we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, we're gonna chill for the rest of the night and then see you guys tomorrow. All right, everybody. So I'm gonna cut in right now. I'm actually at home. It's Friday. I am actually working on the edit of the video as I speak here. That's what I'm doing. And I wanted to cut in right at this moment in this video because while I was doing the edit, as you saw when I was talking a second ago, I don't know what happened to my audio, but my wireless decided it didn't want to work with me. So pretty much the rest of the time that I talked while I was out on the road, it just sounds like doo-doo. Just sounds like crap. So I figured, well, hey, I got the office, I got the studio, I got the mic to finally work, and now I just would talk to you guys instead. Kind of periodically, maybe pop in and out. I don't know. Still in the process of editing it, so we'll kind of see how it plays out as video goes. So Tuesday, there wasn't really any footage for Tuesday. Tuesday morning, we ended up delivering that shingle load. You guys have seen shingle loads before. I'll throw a link up here in this corner with a previous video where I did a shingle unload, if you guys really want to see it. We delivered the shingle load, and then we ended up picking up 3 skidded coils. What you will see the unload of that, but you will not see the loading of that. It was done inside a warehouse, and a lot of customers that do stuff inside the warehouse are very wishy about cameras inside the warehouse for obvious reasons. I can understand. But the best part about that is we actually got the shingles off that afternoon when we picked them up. So we were actually able to park at the customer the night prior to pick up those coils. So we were the very first ones in line to get a jump on things, which is phenomenal. When stuff like that happens, it just really makes the week go by. Really helps you out. Onto that load, just a quick caveat that I want to add on to the skidded coils. When we were securing this load, the gentleman that actually loaded us came up in the middle of the process and thanked us and was giving us kudos, and actually ended up calling the company or contacting the company and told them what a wonderful job we did on our securement. He said to him, and I believe it goes for everybody because I've heard it numerous times, that his family is out on the road, his wife and his kids, and to know that we were doing proper securement, that we actually took the time and the effort to actually secure the load, made him feel better knowing that, you know, we were safe and, you know, we're out there, where his family's out there, and he's reassured for the safety of his family. Now, it's cool. I really do appreciate getting attaboys. They're really nice to hear. You don't get them a lot, and that's fine. I'm not expecting to get one on every load, but it is cool to hear every once in a while. But with that being said, I mean, that's my job. As a flatbedder, I take my job very serious, as you guys have seen in previous videos. And when I train guys, I take that serious as well too. When you come through my truck, a big emphasis is securement, obviously. I truly believe that with enough time, people can drive. For the most part. But when trainees are in my truck, my main concern is always the load securement, which you guys don't usually see too often in the video because I don't want my videos to be like 20 minutes long or 30 minutes long. It's reassuring, feels great, but that's my job. That's what I aim to do because my family is also out on the road, and because we live next to a terminal and so many other truck terminals, it makes me feel better knowing that the guys that are driving and the ladies that are driving around my family are also doing their job correctly as well too. Thank you to the person that gave us the kudos. I truly appreciate it, though I doubt you actually watch my videos, which is fine. But yes, that's something that you all should strive for. Drive truck, you drive a TMC, because I know a bunch of you watch my videos. It feels good when you get one. So awesome. But yeah, I think I've rambled on long enough. So we'll go ahead, cut this back in to the video, and see how the rest of the week went. Sweet. All right, everybody. So coming back in here again into this week's footage. After we picked up this load of fertilizer that you guys just saw with the white bags, that's what it was, fertilizer we picked up out of PA. We ended up taking that to Michigan on Thursday. There is no footage for Thursday. Simple reason, because one, we delivered to a weed farm, which was pretty gnarly. Never seen so much weed in my life. Crazy. But of course, weren't allowed to record at that property, which understandable. It's just crazy now as, you know, it's becoming legal from state to state to finally see my first weed farm. That was pretty cool. But yeah, after we delivered there, we ended up going to a lumber joint, which was inside a warehouse. And again, in a warehouse, people usually tend to not let you record with such a large camera. Or I guess you can't sneak such a large camera. But yeah, so we weren't able to record any of that loading. But as soon as I cut back, you guys will see us unloading the wood. But you'll see us unload that in a moment when I cut back to the footage. Yes, I am getting tired because it is getting very, very late. But almost done, towards the final stretch. And then once we get towards the end of the footage, I will have something else that I want to share with you guys, and I'll just leave it at that. So just hang in there, wait until the end of this week's video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Cool, cool, yay! All right, everybody. We're back over at the terminal next to the load. As you can see, and what I had saved for the last, or saved for the end of the video, was my introduction to my new series that I'm going to do. It's going to be called the Tuesday Dump. It is going to be a short video that I'm going to post hopefully every Tuesday. Trying to make them short so it's easier for me to manage and be able to make these videos either out on the road or when I'm home on the weekends while the wife is still sleeping, who is still sleeping right at this moment as I speak. The whole premise of the Tuesday Dump is just a quick 5 to 7 minute video every Tuesday with tips and tricks that have to do with trucking, or maybe not with trucking, just something that I find interesting that I want to share with you guys. Henceforth, the Tuesday Dump, quicker. But this week, I am actually going to talk about setups, routines, how I prepare for a load every time I get a load. That helps me manage my time, which we all know as a truck driver, especially as a flatbedder, managing your time is very important, because when you're trying to get home on Friday, every minute that you use throughout the week definitely counts towards getting home. That is our goal. Just like you saw at the beginning of the video, when I let my trainee do his first load on his own, he was sporadic all over the place. And I see tons of new guys that do that. Even guys that I've trained, when they get out of my truck, they still kind of, for some odd reason, do that. And I get it, maybe the first week you get a brain dump. But this is going to hopefully help some of you out there that are new, kind of build a routine for yourself, take what I give you, make something out of it, build upon it, use it, tweak it, make it your own. Or if you've been at TMC or if you've been at another flatbed company for a while and you're just like, what the hell? Hopefully this helps you. My trainer taught me this, so I figured I'd pass it on to all you guys. Henceforth, the Tuesday Dump. But yep, that's it. That's it for this week's video. You will have to wait until Tuesday to actually see what I'm talking about. All right, cool.